glasses are straight. Oh, I'm so paranoid. I always worry that they're like crooked. Does that look straight? Anyway. Hey everybody, I'm xxxx123. My voice is going a bit. There we go. This isn't going to be a very long vlog. I just feel quite down actually. I'm not going to lie to you. So this is my weekly diet, lose weight update. You know, get fit, get healthy, new year, new me and all that. I haven't lost my motivation for it. I'm still dieting. I'm still walking every day and exercising. But I just feel like this week I haven't been that great. I haven't like eaten bad or anything. But I'll tell you what it is. I get to the evening and I'm just so hungry. Like seriously, I noticed that the days I had like a load of vegetables for dinner, I wasn't as hungry. But when I've not had vegetables for dinner, right, I get to like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I'm just starving. Like literally, I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. And I try to avoid the fridge. I look at the fruit bowl, I have a bit of fruit, I'm still hungry. And then like at the end of the evening, I'm in the fridge, I'm getting a little bit of cheese and I'm getting a little biscuit out of the biscuit tin. It's like, no, stop it. Like, as I say, I haven't been like really, really bad. And some nights I haven't like, you know, got a little bit of cheese from the fridge or had a biscuit. But I've just felt hungry and I've gone to bed. And this is really sad to say, but I'm going to be honest, like I go to bed and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for breakfast because I'm just so hungry. And I lay in bed thinking, oh, breakfast tomorrow, I can eat then. And I don't want to feel like that, you know. I want to feel filled up, you know, and just comfortable, not like starving hungry. So that's not good. I need to kind of work out what I'm doing, you know, eating wise to make me be that hungry in the evening. I do know, without going too much into personal details, I am due on my, you know, periods, my girly thing. And before that, like, my PMS comes on, and that makes me feel quite low, actually, when I get PMS. I get very bad PMS, but it also makes me feel really hungry. So I'm hoping it's just like a monthly thing. This is what happens. This is obviously, you know, the first time that I've had the PMS hunger feeling since I've been doing my whole like lose weight thing. So hoping it's that. And as I say, back in the day, last year, a few weeks ago, I would have been terrible. Like I'd have had like loads of Nutella, I'd have had pancakes, little cakes, lots of cheese. I haven't done any of that. In actual fact, I haven't had a cake for like 2 weeks. And I love cake. So I've not been like major bad, but I know I could have been better. And when it comes to exercise, I've been walking every single day. Like literally every single day I have had walks. Some longer walks than others. Me and Nathan have been walking every day as well. So he's been doing well. But like this week I plan to do more exercise. I was going to do the whole kind of wee dance thing, have a little dance and, you know, go on longer walks and things. But without, once again, being too personal, I've had a bit of pain in a certain area. I don't know if I've like strained myself when I was doing my exercises last week. I don't know, but it's quite uncomfortable. So every time I'm walking or if I'm exercising, it's like, ow, it just hurts a little bit. So I didn't have it before I started doing all the exercise last week and the walking, and I just think, what's more important? Do I push myself because I want to lose weight every single week and risk hurting myself, or do I just let my body kind of heal itself, still go for walks but not as much, but it will take longer for me to lose weight? So that's what I've kind of been doing, because the day that I was starting to get the pain and uncomfortableness, I still pushed myself and I was doing my dancing and, you know, my sit-ups and things, and it was just like pulling and it was hurting me. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So because I've done less exercise this week, because I've kind of nibbled a bit of food, you know, a late night muncher, as they say, I don't feel very good this week. So I've just weighed myself this morning, a few hours ago, and I was exactly the same as last week. So it's not like I've put on, but I haven't lost. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of wanted to lose weight, but it's, you know what, an emotional thing, it's getting to me as well. I'm just gonna hold my phone, there we go, with the hand. yeah, I don't feel very bright this week. I felt very low on the weekend, especially Saturday. I woke up in this like don't want to do anything, feel sorry for myself kind of mood, very like unmotivated. I couldn't do anything. And then I start worrying about the weigh-in day. Oh, I've got to weigh myself. You know, have I put on weight? Have I lost weight? It's like pressure on me. And no one's pressuring me but myself. I know that. Like, no one's like nasty going, you've got to lose weight. But you know, it's pressure on myself. But I just been feeling like really low and paranoid about it. And like every time I'm hungry, I think, oh, you know, I can't be hungry. I'm not allowed to be hungry because, you know, if I'm hungry, then I'll eat, and then I'll eat, and I'll put on weight, and it's really difficult. Like, I've been using my new steamer. Mum got me a steamer, bless her, and it's really good. Like, so I put all my vegetables in there, and, you know, when I'm doing that and buying vegetables when I'm shopping, I feel good, like I'm doing something good. I'm buying healthy food, and I'm drinking a lot of water, and I'm walking. When I'm doing stuff, I feel all right, but it's the rest of the time I'm just like, I don't know, should I be doing more? But yeah, I've just been really, really low. As I say, Saturday was a bad day. I felt low all day. I couldn't snap out of it until later on, like late afternoon, evening. But I don't know. I don't feel myself. I just feel a bit, whether it's the lack of sugar, because I have gone from having a lot of sugary stuff, like rubbish, crappy food, and I've, you know, now replaced it with healthier food, the odd little biscuit here and there. But I haven't, like, been bad at all, really. Do you know what I mean? But I just, maybe it's the lack of all the sugar, and it's, I don't know, my moods are going like, what? Where is the sugar? Every time I do this vlog, the phone rings. Right, hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. That was my mum, as always. My mum rings me like 100 times a day. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying. I was moaning, probably. But I just feel really low and pressured. I think the only person, I'll be honest with you, the only person who's really, really, really pressuring me is my dad. Not in a horrible, well, no, not in a horrible way pressure, but he kind of keeps going on about it. How's the diet going? My glass is crooked again. How's the diet going? Is it alright? Have you been walking a lot? How many steps have you burnt? How many calories have you burnt? How many steps have you done? Like, it's continuous. Have you had vegetables today? Blah, blah, blah. And it's really nice that he's supportive, but it's also, like, a bit much. And, like, when's the weigh-in day? I think that's what got it. Got me, like, the other day, said, when's the weigh-in day? When are you weighing? You know, what day is it? And, oh, I wonder how much you lose. And I think that kind of, like, is, like, a little bit of pressure. I don't know, like, my dad's lovely. I love my dad to bits, but he is very obsessed with weight. I don't know if it's when my mum got overweight in their marriage when they met. Like, she was like size 12, 14, and then over the years she piled on the pounds. She got a lot bigger, and ever since, like, they split up, but they're still really good friends now. But they split up, and ever since he's had this like weird thing about weight, like with himself and other people. Like, his new partner, she's so slim, like really, really slim, and he'll still kind of comment sometimes. I'm like, really? There's nothing of her. So he has got a little bit of a kind of hang up about weight. I mean, he says he hasn't, but you know he has, kind of thing. But with me, like, he's always, you know, kind of made statements that I looked better when I was younger, i.e. when I was thinner. And I'll show him a photo of me now or something on Instagram where I've got like loads of likes, and he'll be like, yeah, you look nice. But just imagine how much nicer you'll be if you lost a bit of weight. And I'm like, So it's kind of that. But I don't think he's like a nasty person, by the way. I love my dad. But I just, as I say, I think he's got these like weight hang-ups, and he kind of puts it on other people. Yeah, he kind of said something to me the other day, and he was like, oh, I hope you don't start getting, you know, any eating disorders or anything and starving yourself. And I was like, no, I've already done that. And he was like, what do you mean you've already done it? And I was like, nothing. But years ago, I did have bulimia and anorexia as well, which, you know, I know you're probably looking at me thinking, yeah, right, I had anorexia. But I did. I was worse with my bulimia. Like, I had anorexia for a while, actually. I don't know how long exact, but it was a while where I was just literally starved myself, and I got down to a size 6 at one point, which is tiny. But then after that, I realised that I felt really ill, and I was like gaunt, and I just couldn't, like, you know, do anything, and I felt ill, and I started eating again. But then at the same point, I discovered bulimia and thought, oh, I know what I could do. I could eat loads of food and then just be sick. And that way I wouldn't pile on the pounds. So I was bulimic for a long time. I'm not bulimic anymore. And, you know, if you have got an eating disorder, please, and you're watching this, seek help, because it's a horrible thing. And people who haven't experienced eating disorders, they don't really get it. They're just like, oh, stop being silly. But it is a mental thing, as well as obviously the physical side of it. You know, either not enough food or too much food. It is a physical thing, but it's mainly, you know, how you see yourself, and a control thing. You know, I feel like years ago I wasn't really in control of much of my life, but I was in control of what I ate, kind of thing, or didn't eat. But yeah, I used to be terrible with it, and it was like, you know, a long time ago. But I've still, the only thing I've kind of got regards to an eating disorder issue is that I don't like eating in front of people. Like, literally, I mean, I'm okay with my mum and Nathan, obviously, but anyone else, I just get super paranoid, super anxious. I feel like I can't even eat properly. Like, I forget how to chew my food, and I feel very, like, tight in my throat because I'm nervous. And I hate, like, Christmas work dues when all the bosses are there and I have to, like, eat this meal, and I'm just like, dreading it. I have the smallest meal possible because I'm just like, I want it done quick. So I've still got that kind of issue regarding an eating disorder, but I don't make myself sick anymore. I was going to say I don't starve myself, but lately there have been a few times during the day where I've kind of thought, I'm really hungry, but I'm just not going to eat anything. I'm not going to eat anything. But then I notice I'm starting to get like a headache, or I feel a bit weak. I'm like, this is stupid, Laura, stop it, eat something. And then I'll just go and eat something, you know. But I don't know. My dad doesn't really get it. He doesn't really understand how, you know, how it feels like to be paranoid about your weight. He's not a big guy in the slightest. He thinks he is, right? But he's not at all. My dad is not big in the slightest. He's like a medium in all his clothes. He's got a really little waist, you know, and he's only a bit taller than me. He's not that tall. But yeah, he always goes, oh, I'm so fat, oh, I hate myself. So I think there's an issue there with him that he kind of puts onto me, which I've already got anyway, so I'm like trying to battle that. And, you know, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, so sorry. A phone ringing, a sneeze. Oh, that was a big old sneeze there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling at the moment. I feel a little bit confused. I can't focus properly. I'm finding it difficult to concentrate, and just, I don't know, like, I just feel really withdrawn. I don't know, as I say, if this is a normal part of when you first go on the healthy exercise plan and diet, you change, and ups and downs with emotions. I mean, I've done dieting before in the past, on and off, and it's never really made me feel this low. And also the pressure that, you know, as I said in my first vlog that I did about this whole fitness thing and losing weight, getting healthy, I'm getting married in about a year and a half's time, or just over a year and a half-ish, and I've got the pressure that I want to look good in my dress. And I know lovely people commented and said, you know, you're beautiful as you are, and, you know, all sizes are beautiful, which I totally agree. All sizes are beautiful. Doesn't matter what size you are, you know, show off your body, be proud of your body and your shape. 100% agree. But for me personally, I don't want to feel, you know, uncomfortable and unconfident in my wedding dress. I don't want to be like super skinny, but I do want to be slimmer than I am, and more toned up and things like that. So I walk down the aisle and I just feel like, yeah, I'm okay. I look good in my wedding dress. Not, oh my God, is this tight? Is that showing? So the pressure of like the wedding dress, the pressure of, bless him, my dad kind of going on and on about it, maybe he's getting to me. And, you know, as I said at the beginning, the main pressure is from myself. I'm pressurising myself. I want to lose weight. I want to go into the clothes shops and get a size smaller. And because I lost like £7 last week, I was like, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. Yeah, that means I've dropped a dress size. No, I haven't. I still went into like clothes shop in the week, and I was like, oh, I'll try a 16 on, and it was like tight as fuck. It was no way gonna fit. So I was like, oh, a bit disheartening. I don't know why. It's just like taking over my mind. You know, I mean, Nathan helped me and he done all my measuring of my inches, and I've lost an inch there and I've lost 2 inches there. And so it's coming off me. I think my face looks thinner. If you look, I'll take my glasses off a minute. Look. I think it looks thinner. I've got no makeup on, by the way. But I don't know. I think it's like when I first started this, I was like, yeah, I'm going to lose weight, get healthy, yeah. And I'm just like, and like when I was thinking, oh, I'm going to go for a long walk before, I was like, yes, I'm going to put my music on, I'm going to do this. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm going to put my music on, I don't want to go out, I don't want to go out. But at the end of the day, I'm still doing it. I'm still dragging myself out. And sometimes when I'm on my walk, I end up enjoying it and think, yeah, good, I'm having a walk, I'm out, I'm moving like my body. So, I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel right now. I am sad that I haven't lost weight this week, but as I say, I was more worried that I'd put on because of the little late night munches. It's awful. Like, if anyone's got any tips and advice for me, please help me out. I need it. You know, I don't know what it is. I'm just so hungry. And as I say, it could be the whole PMS thing, because I do get hungrier then. I think that's a common thing. I think with women, when we're due on our period, we do get more hungry. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just hungry. Ugh. Like even now, like I only had my breakfast about an hour ago. I'm working from home today. Well, look at me, I'm sitting here in my pyjamas. But I am working. I've just had a break because I wanted to do this while it was quiet in the house. I was on my own. But yeah, I'm working from home today. So I had my breakfast then. And even now, I'm starting to be like, oh, I'm a bit peckish. I'm a bit peckish. Oh, my laptop's... yeah, I'm a bit peckish. I need to eat again. I'm like, I can't eat yet. I've only just had my breakfast. So, you know, this is the kind of time where I'm getting hungry, where, you know, I could have a yogurt or, you know, a fromage frais, whatever, you know, low-fat stuff that I've got in the fridge or the cupboard, or a bit of fruit. But maybe it's just that I'm thirsty. I remember reading ages ago that sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're actually just really thirsty. So, I mean, I've been having a lot of water, and I've got my Pepsi Max here in a bottle. Which is obviously, you know, it's 1 calorie. And I know people are like, you shouldn't drink Pepsi Max. But I'm sorry, I cannot give up my Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max is life. I have come down. I was having like 3 or 4 cans a day sometimes. I'm only having like 2 a day now. Or sometimes even 1 a day. And I have been having, look, just so happens, next to me, a lot of water as well. So I'm mixing it. Also a bit of green tea. I hate green tea, it's disgusting, but I have been having that. I know people recommended in the comments that I should try like different fruit flavoured tea, but I don't know if it's really my thing. I like a cup of tea, classical, you know, English tea, not the kind of fruity things, because that, I don't know, it just reminds me of a lemsip. Is that really weird? Like, you know, you get like blackcurrant lemsips or lemon lemsip, and it's like you're drinking this fruity hot drink or hot blackcurrant. When I was a kid and I had like the flu, my mum would always make me hot blackcurrant. So I kind of associate like fruit flavoured teas with like hot blackcurrant and stuff. Like, but I will give it a go. I will. But I just really love a cup of tea. I love a cup of tea. But anyway, I'm rambling. My hair's still wet as well because I haven't dried it. I just feel really slobby today. I feel really slobby. I mean, it's only early and I'm going to carry on with my actual work in a minute. And yeah, then this afternoon we're waiting for a delivery, which is really annoying. So I wanted to go out on a nice walk at lunchtime with Nathan, all down the seafront, you know, a nice long walk. But then he's waiting on something like a delivery. So I've got to wait in for it until he gets back. So... if that turns up this morning, we can still go out for a nice walk. If not, we'll have to do it a different day. But I suppose I kind of want results now. You know, I think that's the same with everyone who starts a diet. You know, you take years to put it on, but yet you want to get rid of it in like, you know, a couple of weeks. It's not going to happen. And I suppose because it's not happening, like, I feel, I don't know, disheartened maybe. But then I've got to realise it's not just going to happen overnight. I've got to work at it. People who lose weight and, you know, do all the healthy fitness stuff, they work hard. You don't just get like those super beautiful bodies just by like doing nothing. You've got to work hard. I know that, but it's just making my mind realise that, and not feeling guilty if I can't, you know, do exercise as much as I want. I sort of think it's got me this week because I haven't felt well, and pains and aches in certain areas. I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to. So maybe if I would have, I wouldn't have be as guilty as I feel now. I don't know. But as I say, I could have just easily give up. You know, some people, like, they diet for the first week and then after that, like, yes, see you later. I haven't done that. I'm still continuing to eat better. And, you know, as I say, before I was eating terribly. Like, seriously, I'd have my dinner. I was so greedy. And then I would have dessert every night. Like, a pancake with ice cream and chocolate. And, you know, we'd have some cake. Every night I have to have a dessert. I don't have any dessert now. You know, I've changed my milk to skimmed, which is good. I've gone literally from semi-skimmed to skimmed, so that's better. I've been having bran flakes. In the mornings, give me that like energy and fibre, obviously, and no sugar on it or anything. So I'm doing okay, but for some reason my head's like, no, you're not doing well enough. And I've just got to like stop being so harsh on myself, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I look at myself in the mirror and I definitely feel and look like I've lost weight. Like in my clothes, my actual clothes I have, I look in the mirror and I'm like, yep, this looks looser than last time, or this fits better. So it's definitely happening, but I'm just, I suppose I'm my worst critic, you know. I need to stop being so hard on myself, maybe. Anyway, that's the end of this vlog. Sorry I've rambled on and sneezed. Oh, so I'm just looking at the television as I'm filming this, and there's a picture of a massive giant rat. Sorry. Oh, like with its teeth, like. Anyway, right, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. If you are also on this journey of losing weight and getting healthy and fit, let me know how you're feeling. You know, do your moods go up and down? Do you get really hungry like I do? Have you got any tips, advice? Just, yeah, comment down below, get involved, and please come follow me on social media. Twitter is @minxlaura123, Instagram is minxlaura123, and Facebook is minx.laura.5. So there we go. And also come check out my ASMR channel here on YouTube, which is minxlaura123 ASMR. If you don't know what it is, it's basically relaxation videos that I make on my other channel, and I help people to calm down and to relax, help them to sleep, etc. So there we go. Alright everyone, I'll see you soon. Lots of love, take care, bye. I'll see you next week, by the way. I'll weigh myself again next week and do like another little update and stuff like that. Alright, bye.